Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, again. Today I will try to rush a bit because there is many tactics, and I want to provide you something for to enjoy at least this and to give you an idea about this beta. There are many tactics that are going to land. If I can, I will make 3-5 videos per day. Till at least I am satisfied, and after that we are gonna wait for the 6th of November so we can start it. I have to say that at the very moment seems that the FM23 tactics are working. There is Struttura X, Striker Heaven 451, Striker Heaven 4141. There are many ships. I want to let's say investigate what's going on. About even the new rules, I didn't really check it. I'm using the setup of FN23. I didn't really check. I mean, except the 422 Brazilian box. The Brazilian box is more than enough to call it. Maybe the wingbacks on attack can work. I have to check now the cut inside, the wide. They're gonna be very interesting things. The 433, I can say now that the Klopp one, I just made a minus tweak. I will try to post it very ASAP. This is the 4-1-1-3-1 Hall of Delicious. It's the same tactic Hall of Fame without an L, because it was just a mistake, but I never changed it, so now it was the time to change it. This is one of my favorite shape because it provide there is not a gap on every single zone of the pitch, and it worked. I mean, for now we have only a very preview of those numbers on FM Arena. That it's the only site that it's testing, but maybe they are just checking. For me, they are just checking how to set up it for the full release. So now we'll do here I will do a TNPI because I don't. Whip keeper on defend, tackle harder. Win back, run wide with the ball. Stay wider, tackle harder. This is very interesting because I didn't check it. Dribble more, close down more, tackle harder. Dribble more, close down more, tackle harder. And here another run wide with ball and stay wider and tackle harder. The ball winning midfielder for now seems that provide good numbers, but yet I have to check the rules. I will even make a meta rule ranking like I did for FN23, at least of the rule that I know, but I want to first, I want to make it, I want to test a little bit more, because maybe we don't have all the answer yet. Central midfielder, move into channel, tackle harder, invert inside forward. Sorry, now the inside forward is working very well, I have to say it. With sitting arm and tackle harder, it's just cosmetic. I have even to check if removing gets stuck in, now if we can finally remove. Shadow striker, Pireless, side forward like the others, and advance forward with the, the fake tackle harder. Here he's literally similar to the FN23, but with it was the mid of it because we didn't really reach the full meta. Attack with ifs standard, approach play, pass into space, overlap. Now you will see that it's not underlap. On FN23 underlap was tiny better. I mean more solid. And overlap was providing more goals. Focus play on both of flanks, passing direct and shorter, tempo higher. Final third, love cross, so we will see now what's going on up into here. even if work ball into box it's available for this edition or not. It early cross, we need to check very a lot. I am just rechecking the FN23 tactics. Maybe they gonna be some news. Counter, press counter, distribute quickly and roll it out as always. Now I want to check even the others distribution type. Possession. Max Schager defensive line was my favorite for FN23. For FN24, I really don't know if it's providing good numbers. We have to check it. Even though I saw that even on standard was providing better numbers. But for example, for possession tactics, I want much higher defensive line because if we lose the possession, we need to conquer it back ASAP. Get stuck in and drop off more. Now there is here it's with a drop off. On the others, as you see, this was with a step up more. Prevent GK distribution, it's very green, always green. Trigger press, I have to check it. I mean, imagine how many things we are to check. But at least we are. It was just to provide you some early tactics if you are very confused, if you don't know where to put your hands. Now you got, even if you don't want to use this tactic, you can use it to tweak it. So let's check what happened with our tactical preview, and we got. I mean, even though I am sure that you already look around, if you are still in there. You see, I mean, I wanted to show you even some. From now on, I will just put, like I did for FN23, I will just put, how the hell it's called, Pick Best 11. This is, even if I am not a fan of it, it's just to provide you, because otherwise the play, it's like there are empty roles that I don't really like it for many reasons. I mean, you can see the Bruin 24 goals, Dooku 15, maybe this Dooku, and even a lot of assists. I mean, Dooku it's from Rennes, I mean, wow. I mean, it's not the typical guy that I was thinking that Guardiola would hire. I mean, Grealish, I mean, I even don't know if he took the spot of Grealish, maybe yes. Let's check what happened here. 136 goals, 29 conceded. We can see 32 goals from corners. This is good. Maybe we didn't concede a lot. Here we concede 1 from corners. This is the first time that I see it from direct free kicks. But as I said, I didn't really work on it because I am waiting for the full release. And this thing is giving me troubles in every FM. The EFK. Here we won some things. We didn't won the most important one, that it's only thing that matters. We lost versus Bayern Monaco. Let me see if I can show you poor Luton. Poor Luton. I mean, we're gonna check this and we go to. It's really Aston Villa seem really good under Emery. I don't know. You have to see. Matteus. Boom! These things for me are crazy, eh? So now we can see some example. Ramsey, the B. This is not Diaby, this is Prime Ronaldo. Oh. Oh, baby. Alan. McGinn. I mean, those kind of things that the ball start, they can make it more fluid, even better. Those deflection, I don't know how to call them really well. I don't know, some goals are very spectacular. Alvarez. Pass the ball for Rodrigo, dude. I already see, I mean, you see those goals, I see possession tactics. Only possession. Alan. I mean, even how they strike now the penalties, it's very, very, very nice. B, Prime Ronaldo will call him. Even the AI, it's doing something very, very, very cool. This is the classic corner goal. I mean, this is a hell of a final, 5-4. Pitkenho, oh baby. Ed Watkins, it's very, very, very. Let's check the Luton one. Again, Luton, never a joy for now. It's very going badly, but there is something that it's not something that you see every day. 37 points. Oh my god. Minus 14 goal differences, but we won a Carabao Cup versus Manchester United. Holy potato. At least a joy. At least a cup. I have to check this team. Literally, I have to check it. Something is very, very wrong with it. Very, 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 very. And it's literally need some, or maybe because I am here, I am doing the best 11. I don't really. That's why, because the Baggio was injured. Let's believe it, delicious. Let's believe it. The hell is Morris? Ever boys, Barclays. I don't know, maybe with this kind of teams we need to drop the line. Maybe they can't really sustain the much higher the line. Maybe this is more interesting for this reason. Let's check the Aston Villa one. So this is the last Aston Villa boys. We can already see some good stats, maybe. I really hate this game optimization. The average rate, it's okay. I mean, Cash did very well. We don't know what Zaniolo did. We don't really care. Pau Torres, as I said, it's not on the main squad because he will be the main focus. Jesus. Or maybe I have to see when they are landing on, because I am using your word. Because original it's taking literally ages in order to processing on the simulation, or maybe I will even check if what kind of computer I will use. Maybe I will use this computer only for the automatization for the test league, and I will get another for doing simulation stuff. The test league guys will be most likely with two computers. So we will see. I mean, this year I want to make the things more reliable than FN23. I mean, I was a newbie on FN23 about automatization. Now I know some know-how. 81 points, 96 goals, 42 conceded. 42 conceded, still a bit too much. But we won again the Conference League. This is quite okay. In poor Fiorentina, I don't know how many times we beat them. Never a joy for Fiorentina, I guess. But I mean, already those things happening for me, it's totally nuts compared to FN23. You know, on FN23 to get something like that, you should take fewer risk. So it's really cool to see something like that. I mean, even this cut. I mean, they abused the fact that we were on much higher defensive line. And that's even cool how even to see the adaptive engine of the AI of Football Manager 24. But for what I am seeing, okay, that they are likes, I am not yet playing, because I will play when I want to make a recreation. You already know that. I don't mean plug and play workings are laboratory tactics, believe it or not. It's not something that I can. I mean, I am not even interested to play some tiny things like that. I want to play. I want to recreate the original managers like it's gonna happen. Maybe I will do the same thing that I did all the time, or maybe not. It's to adapt meta and the creations. So for this is for the statics everything. Stay tuned, c'est delicious. See you next. Many tactics are raining this period. I will land at least 10 tactics into the bit.